Hello everyone. If you're tuning into this video, you obviously know I'm not doing a knife review. I'm talking about something that affects my life and hopefully I can help someone with their life. What am I talking about? I'm talking about sleep apnea. Now, I don't want to really get into too many details because there's some things I want to tell you and I want to cover it and I want to make it short and I don't want to make it boring and I want to try to help. Most of my videos have been about knife reviews or a couple of things about my dog, or one was a food review, and I noticed that I'm not really getting the kind of responses that I like. I've been a YouTube member since 2008. I've been just basically watching videos and saving videos that I like, and this year I decided to make some videos, and I don't know, because of the response I'm getting, I was thinking today maybe I'll just quit making videos and go back to just watching. But I decided, if anything, I want to make one video that at least maybe can help somebody. At least even if just one person watches this video, and I make a change in their life, at least I would accomplish something. So, and by the way, if you see these things in front of me, I'm just going to be doodling with them while I'm talking to you. So, the topic is sleep apnea. So obviously, if you're watching this video and you saw the title, you either have sleep apnea, you know someone with sleep apnea, or maybe you think you have sleep apnea. Now, just in a nutshell, without getting into too many details, because you could literally talk for hours about sleep apnea, but it's something that you have that causes you not to breathe while you're sleeping. Not breathe properly while you're sleeping, and then it causes you to almost like you're gasping for air. And it affects your life. It affects your sleep habits, your daily habits, your tiredness, so many things. But again, I want to try to make this video short. So about 15 years ago, I'm giving generalities. I don't know exactly the times or when I give you these dates and stuff, but it's generalities. About 15 years ago, I used to own my own business, and I noticed that I started, getting tired at times, and then I just thought it was just me, working 14-hour days, staying up late at night, didn't think nothing of it. But then a few years later, when it started to really bother me, I went to the doctor. I did a test where they put these stuff on your head, and you get you look like a freak with this computer all attached to your head. And they do all these sleep study tests, and as it turned out, I was diagnosed with having sleep apnea. Okay, so they gave me a machine. It was on my insurance. The machine was loud as can be. It was very uncomfortable, but at first it was getting the job done. Eventually, the machine, what it does is it blows like air either through your mouth or through your nose, and to force air into you when you're not able to get air into your lungs by yourself while you sleep. So it was working good at first, even though the machine made a racket. But eventually, the machine started doing stuff like forcing too much air down my mouth or my throat, and I would be waking up like almost suffocating because of the air. Or even worse, the machine would all of a sudden by itself turn off. Now, the right thing to do would have been to go get it fixed. But sometimes you put it off. A day leads to a week leads to a month, and then next thing you know, months are passing by, and so I'm going on without sleeping without the machine. So that is the basis of this story. I want to try to stop anyone from making that same mistake that I made. My daily life started to deteriorate after making that decision not to get a replacement machine. Now, how badly? I functioned at work, but I'd be tired a lot. I would have a Saturday where I'd get up, say, and it'd be my weekend, and even to watch a movie, I'd fall asleep like 4 or 5 times during the movie. During the night, where I thought maybe because I'm getting older, I would be going to the bathroom 4, 5, 6 times to go to the bathroom during the course of a less than 8-hour sleep, because I'm supposed to be most people are supposed to be sleeping 8 hours. I'm sleeping like most of my nights. I'm like trying to sleep 5. and very rarely consecutively. And now I started thinking it was other things. I was not paying attention that what it really was a sleep apnea. So I asked the doctor about, what is there something wrong with my bladder that I keep going to the bathroom all the time? The way he explained it was that when you sleep, when a normal person sleeps, your body relaxes, your body shuts down. Everything relaxes, it's like everything is getting its rest. Because I wasn't sleeping properly, my body wasn't shutting down. So hence, I'd always be getting up to go to the bathroom. And here I was thinking, well, it's probably just a sign of old age or getting older. But no, it's the sleep apnea. So what I did, I can't tell you how many years I've been without the machine. I'm very embarrassed to even say, but it's got to be at least 5 years probably without using a machine for sleep apnea. And I can't tell you the events I missed with my family because I couldn't drive. I'd feel tired. I couldn't, I didn't trust myself. My doctor even admitted to me at the time that he diagnosed me that technically he should take my license away. But he didn't because I was getting treatment. But what I did was this year, as a New Year's resolution, I decided to make a difference. Now, my insurance, excuse the French, it's not really a bad word, but my insurance that I have right now just plain out sucks, So I knew that whatever machine I was going to get, I was going to have to lay it out 99% out of pocket. I bought a machine. I decided to go, to get a really good one this time. And I was thinking to myself, one of the machines I was looking at was like $900, one of the top of the line machines. And, $900 is like, wow, that's a lot of money, But then I started thinking to myself, lately I've been wanting, to get off the side topic, like a MacBook Pro, an Apple. And even at minimal configuration, that thing is like $1,500–$1,600. If somebody, and I know I can't afford that, but I know me. If somebody came up to me and said, hey, I can get you that MacBook Pro brand new the way you want it instead of $1,600, $900, somehow I would find the money to get it. Because I'm a techie, I like tech, I like my knives, and even though I really can't afford to lay out $900 on a whim for something, I know me, I would have found a way. So that's where I'm getting to try to give this information to you to not make the mistake I make. Stop yourself from buying that phone, stop yourself from buying that toy, or even that couple of knives that you want. If you have sleep apnea, get yourself a good machine. Now, I got a good machine. Let me get my tablet here. I'm no way affiliated with this company. I have nothing to gain by giving this information to you, but they're called Easy Breathe. Very good company. I got in touch with them, and since I already had a prescription, I just had to get a new prescription to get a sleep apnea machine. I looked on their website, and like I said, I didn't want to go cheap this time. I wanted to get a good one because last time the one I got was horrendous. It was just loud. It was I already covered all the reasons why that machine was bad. I'm going to give you the link to the site. I'm going to give you the link to the one I picked. But it has changed my life. I'm not going to say, I'll say dramatically now, but I still need more improving because I just started in January and we're only in the end of March. But I don't get up to go to the bathroom anymore. I don't fall asleep on a whim. And before, and just to make a brief change, the way I would explain, I used to call it an apnea attack. It's not exactly the same as being tired and falling asleep. The way to make it differently is an apnea attack for me, you have to shut your eyes. Your brain is like, if anybody who's watching this video is like older than 30 or older than 40, they will remember the days when you'd shut it off and the tube would just would squeeze down little by little, closing. It wouldn't be instantly off. That's the way I describe of sleep apnea. It's like your brain shutting down, and no matter how much you try to fight it, you gotta like close your eyes or just like doze off for a few minutes, because otherwise you just can't function. Now imagine being in a car and you have to do that. I've had times where I've pulled over, and my worst time, I pulled over under an underpass and I slept for an hour. Now, can you imagine being in the middle of driving and you got to fight that because you got to go someplace and you're required at a certain time or something like that. Or you're at work and I mean, you get caught sleeping at work, you're fired. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Just imagine that, fighting that. Imagine not seeing your family because they live an hour away and you can't, drive that drive because eventually you're going to get one of those attacks during that time. But anyway, if you're going through those things, if you're getting up at night and going to the bathroom a lot, and you've had sleep apnea problems, and you don't have a machine, get yourself a new machine. This place, Easy Breathe, is also helpful. And I don't remember the exact stats, but because I got the really good one, I think if you go over $600 or something like that, you have to pay half, and even without a credit check, they'll let you pay off the rest on monthly payments of a year. So that's what I did. I bought a machine. My insurance deductible, like I said, ridiculous, so it all has to go towards the deductible. And I spent, between the machine and the mask, because the mask ain't cheap either, I got the pillow mask, I'll put that in the link too. The pillow mask that goes like in your nose. Between the two, it was like a little over $1,000. But I laid out $5 something. I think at the time there was a special. I might have had 20% off. I don't recall. But I did the payments, and the only thing bad was if you do the payment and you happen to have a coupon by the time you go for it, you only take it off the amount that you're paying up front. So if you lay out $500, you have it's a $1,000 machine, but you lay out $500, you're only going to get 20% off the $500. But still, whether you have a coupon or not makes no difference. You would have bought that tech for $900. You would have bought that whatever new refrigerator for $900. You would have bought those tires for your car for $900. Then spend that $900 on making your life better. I feel much, much better. The very first night, I felt a sense of well-being. I just felt, I'm not going to say I woke up and, oh my God, first time in how many years I felt fantastic. No, I still don't feel 100% fantastic, but I feel much better. My life is I can sit through 1, 2 movies if I want in a row. I used to before go to the movie theater and I would fall asleep. I mean, I can never see a whole movie, and I would fool myself into thinking, oh, I saw the whole thing. I never saw it. Or I'd sit at home and watch something on TV and try to spend time, and then I wake up and I'm in the dark because the TV went off and I fell asleep again. Or even waking up on a Saturday after just getting out of bed, having breakfast, and already I'm ready to go back to sleep after watching TV. But anyway, I'm coming down to the end of it. I know there's probably a lot of points I missed because I want to try to do this in one take. I want to get the message out. Easy Breathe, if you need a machine, try their website. You don't have to go to their website. I'm just recommending them because that's what I did. It worked for me. It's worth the money. Don't try to go cheap on this. It's something that's going to change your life, and it'll make things dramatically different. And I hope, like I said, even if I quit making videos, I hope that this video finds someone that it helps, and they don't make the mistakes that I did. That maybe just now their old machine broke, or they never even got a machine, and they just started having sleep apnea, and they want to make a change. I hope this video reaches that person, and I hope they make a change after watching this video. I mean, that would mean so much to me. At least if I quit doing knife videos, or I quit doing my thing because maybe I'm not getting the response that I like, I don't know yet. I still haven't decided. At least I know, hopefully, that this video gets through to somebody and hopefully changes their life. So that's all I have. Again, I probably missed some things, but anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comments. The site again, I'll put all the information in my comments. Hopefully you, if you do have apnea, you know someone that does. Hopefully you listen and try what I'm suggesting here. I can only make a suggestion. No one can make you do it. But I did it this year, and I'm just telling you, it's worth it. I can't even get into all the high tech that this machine could do. I mean, it signals a cell site that goes to your website that gives you all these number stats, and you can go online after an hour. The machine's been off, and it tells you all this blah 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 blah. I could go on and on and on. But you can check that out on your own when you check the website and read up on the machine. There are videos even about my particular machine that I bought, so you can look that up. So again, I just want to say thank you for your time. Hopefully you sat through this whole video. I didn't mean it for it to go 16 minutes, but hopefully I got the message across. Take care, everyone.